Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the SoFi credit card, a brand new 2% cashback, no annual fee credit card from SoFi, a company that I've used for many years. I'm going to be telling you my honest thoughts on the SoFi credit card, tell you whether or not you should get the SoFi credit card, and tell you everything that you need to know. Now, if you're not familiar, my name is Kevin Conway. I make personal finance videos and other types of videos, real estate videos, credit card videos, investing, everything you want to know about money. So if you want to know more about that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And please, everyone, give a quick like to this video. Just a simple like, that's all I ask. And that would mean so much to me. With that being said, let's get right into it and talk about the SoFi credit card. Now let's get right to the chase. This SoFi credit card is pretty good. It has 2% cash back and no annual fee and no caps on that cash back and a few other bonuses and quirks and perks that I'm going to be talking about. Now let's talk about that no annual fee. It's pretty straightforward. If you pay your credit card in full every single month, as you should do, as anyone with a credit card should do, you will not pay any annual fee to have this card. You can get this card, put it in your sock drawer, and forget about it. There's no annual fee. Simple enough. That is good. Now let's talk about that 2%. You get 1% for all the charges you make on the SoFi credit card, and then you get an additional 1% if you do certain things, mainly if you redeem that cash in a Sofi Money account or a SoFi Invest account, or use it to pay off a SoFi loan, such as a student loan or a personal loan, you'll get an additional 1%. Now, what does that mean? That means if you have an account with SoFi, you're gonna be getting a total of 2%. If you don't have an account with SoFi, you won't get 2%. You'll be limited to 1%. This is similar to the Citi Double Cash card, but it's a little bit more restrictive. But honestly, I think it's still a pretty good card for the simple reason that the SoFi accounts are actually good accounts to have. I have SoFi Money, for example, and I've had it for many years. It is basically a $0, free checking account to have with a high interest rate and a bonus. And I have a link in the description. You don't have to use it, but it'll actually give you a certain bonus if you sign up for SoFi Money, and I'd highly recommend you doing that instead of paying, all these fees you get with these brick and mortar banks. So with that being said, that's the 2% back on the SoFi credit card and how it works. You'll also get a lower APR if you make 12 on-time payments with the SoFi credit card, but honestly, that's not really that big of a perk simply because of the fact that you shouldn't really be paying interest on your credit cards to begin with. This isn't really a perk that is gonna matter to you if you're paying off your balance in full every month. The SoFi credit card also has bonus categories if you use your card on certain retailers. So for example, on their website, they list Lyft as one of the retailers that you can actually get $10 in Lyft credits back if you take 5 rides in every 1 month with Lyft. If you use that credit card, you also get $5 off a $25 or more order with Postmates and a few other things that, I don't actually know these other retailers. So, if that's interesting to you, go right ahead. But basically, that's kind of an extra added little bonus, kind of like the Chase Freedom card, where you have those rotating categories. I'm sure this will be the same thing. They're going to add retailers to this, and they're going to subtract them off of it as well. And it's just an extra little bonus. You don't have to probably do anything for this bonus. You just have to use your card at the retailer. You don't have to activate anything in particular. Other than that, it's a simple, basic 2% card. If you purchase your cell phone using the SoFi credit card, you also get up to $1,000 in cell phone protection insurance. This is pretty valuable, as anyone who's ever dropped or lost or gotten their phone stolen before has experienced. So it's a simple perk, something that's common in certain credit cards, and I'm pretty surprised is actually in this one. It's a pretty good perk to have. There are also no foreign transaction fees on this card either, and it is the MasterCard network. So it's going to be accepted in a whole host of places. Overseas, you're probably going to be in luck if you're using this card. No foreign transaction fees is usually something reserved for a little bit higher end cards, so I'm glad to see it here in this SoFi credit card. And that's pretty much it. Honestly, there's really not a whole lot to talk about with the SoFi credit card. Now, if you're new to SoFi, let me give you a brief overview of this company. It's a company I've used for many years. It's worth several $billion. It's incredibly valuable and well known, and it's a good, safe company to use. They also have a lot of great features at SoFi, which you might find valuable, such as the ability to talk for free with a financial advisor about everything related to student loans, to mortgages, to basic investing planning. That alone, I think, is very, very valuable, especially for those who don't know a whole lot about personal finance. If you don't know a lot about personal finance, check out some of my other videos. I go into detail on how to invest, but also take advantage of SoFi's free financial advisor network there. They also have many other features and many other programs such as SoFi Invest, a product that I've reviewed before, and it's pretty basic. It's a free investing tool, no commissions, and a way to actually get involved in investing, purchasing fractional shares of large reputable companies or index funds, anything that you really want. They also have some personal loans and student loans as well, which are pretty good rates and pretty good products to use. They have lots of things on their website that actually educate you on how to take advantage of your personal finances and actually educate you with articles of current events or things such as how to actually go through the mortgage process, little helpful things like that. And overall, it's a company that is free to use. You get access to all of those perks for free, something that is very, very valuable. And of course, I've used Sofi Money, the checking account, hybrid account for many years. You can go back, look at my videos. I actually have been reviewing this company and reviewing that product for many years, even before they had a bonus program that I was aware of. And I recommended it because I was tired of paying those bank fees at Bank of America and Chase Bank. I got Sofi Money. I got a bonus for doing so. A very good interest rate for doing so is around 2% at the time. Now it's much lower because of the Fed, but it'll likely go up and down depending on what the Fed does. But the basic point is it's a good account, something that I've had, and I've had great experiences with SoFi so far. So if you're on the fence about getting the SoFi credit card, I would just go ahead and get it. There's really not a downside in doing so other than it'll have a hard pull on your credit account. But as I talked about in how to improve your credit score videos that I made in the past, actually that could be a good thing because even though a hard pull will reduce your credit score by around 5 points, getting an additional line of credit with additional credit access to you will lower your utilization rate, which is the biggest factor or one of the biggest factors in your credit score, which can actually improve your credit score. So if you get this card and you get a $5,000 limit, well, that actually adds $5,000 of credit. And so long as you don't max it out and you use very little of it and you pay it off in full every month, your credit score will go up. So there's really not a big downside in getting this card, trying it out as no annual fee. It's 2%. It's pretty simple to get. And overall, this card at a 2% with no annual fee is basically tied with the Citi Double Cash of the best and simplest ways to earn the most cash back with credit cards. That is, until the X1 credit card comes out officially to the public later on this year. I have a link of a video review of the X1 credit card in the description. Check it out if you want to know more about that. It's a really interesting card and basically you get up to 4% cash back with no annual fee, but there's some hidden quirks that you need to know about that card. This card, the SoFi credit card, is straightforward, pretty easy to get, pretty easy to understand, and comes from a very good company. With that being said, my name is Kevin Conway. I make personal finance videos like this one all the time, so be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what other videos you'd like to see. I'll see you next time. Thanks.